All right, so
could you catch me up here? Tell me what you felt. My head is filling bottles that keep falling off the shelves. Well, every word hit like a prism out of color there was wasted. I could see through every layer. This was heavy like a day.
good morning, guys. We have a very cold morning today. We are expecting snow. It looks like lots of it, but sometimes it misses us, so we really don't know. I am in town running a bunch of errands, and Al is getting everything set up in the house. Last week we got half of the pink insulation up on over top of the trailer, so we literally have only the last half left over the living space, and then we're going to be able to move on to punching all of the holes to make sure that we have the proper air for the intake outtake on either side. So, you know, we've been saying it for weeks now, but this is the last week that we'll be working on this job finally. It has been quite a struggle in such a small space, but it's over and we persevered, and soon we're going to be able to get back to the fun build, which is what we're looking forward to, getting that floor in and starting to work on the main build so that we can move into that bigger space and eventually, you know, renovate the one that we're in, but not while we have the trailer in there. So yeah, we're feeling pretty good today, in good spirits, and just hoping to get her done.
Sugar. This is so much fun. Zoop! So much better than when it's like glazed and ice. Or when it's like above zero and then goes below zero. Zoop. Oh, good morning, everyone. We're slowly running out of places to do these little clips, and I can tell Kim's about to crack her face smiling so hard because of how much she likes being in all of this clutter all the time. But today is D-Day. I believe, unless something comes up that completely unexpected, we'll finish up with the insulation in that today. So. Worked a little into the evening yesterday. I've got the membrane, the last piece, kind of stapled up in the corner, and now it's just a matter of bringing in the remaining R22 bats and packing the cavities and just closing it up as we go. So that I can't see that taking more than today, just given the rate at which we've been doing things up to this point. And then I just got to go around and just make sure I've taped up all the staples and kind of air sealed everything as best as possible. I know from what I've read, the staples, some people say there's no need, and that when you cover it with the drywall and everything else, that it'll seal it enough to slow the movement of air. But just having gone through what we went through and just being so ultra paranoid and absolutely not wanting to deal with this roof ever again for at least a good 20-25 years, I'll tape the staples and everything. We'll take that extra time. So, as Kim said before, all's well that ends well, and here we go.
I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove. Let go of control. Ooh, 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 ooh. In under fallen treasured skies, I'm staring deep into your green eyes. Two is one, so we begin. Oh, I follow you till the end, my darling. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove. Let go of control. In a box, I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant?
So we're putting rock wool in the rest of the way, right?
No. I'm asking.
All the way to the end.
Yeah, for the rest of this, for sure. 43. Friction there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to be careful in handling it. It dents very easily, and it does not come back out. It doesn't spring back as much as fiberglass. And it is. It's prone to breakage. This stovepipe is the gift that just keeps on giving to me. Miss Meow? I don't, stovepipe. I do not. I do not miss you. Yeah.
Over the creek and you stuck it. You're able and focused. Whatever has your mind gets a sharpened edge. What will you do with your power? What will you do with your power? What will you do with your power? The engine, whoever's at the wheel keeps on turning, but you stood up, you lasted, you climbed out of the truck when you crashed it. What will you do with your power? What will you do
been doing is anywhere I'm drilling through, I put tape because it's more resilient and it will seal it.
Nice.
As opposed to tearing. Double that up. Over here. Let's make sure that lines up. Nice. Oh, hello everyone. Sanity has been restored. We've gotten our life back. Everything is buttoned up as far as the inside here. All that is left, of course, is to vent the roof. The longer we wait for that, the more potentially vapors going up into the 2-inch space above the foam and condensing on the cold roof, etc., etc. And on that note, what we're going to do, I think I mentioned this before, but bears repeating, because of the fact that this is a flat roof that is sloping from the high side, which is the south side in front of me, to the low side, which is the north side behind me, rather than having a balance of soffits and exhausts at either end, like you would do with a pitched roof, all the soffits will be at the north end, underneath the overhang, and then all the exhausts will be along the top of the south end, just below the OSB deck. So if you picture that 2-inch channel that runs all the way from the north side over the ridge beam and all the way up to the front, that will terminate with holes, or basically a hole. Originally I was going to drill a series of holes, but in looking at a couple of things, one is the net-free vent area. That's the term you'll see a lot with respect to venting roofs, NFVA. And really what that is, there's two ratios that I'm aware of anyways in our neck of the woods. I think it's North America, but again, not a how-to channel. If you have a pitched roof, it's 1 to 300. In other words, for every 300 square feet of attic space, you need 1 square foot of net-free vent area. And I think the reason they call it net-free vent area is if you have screens in front of those exits and entrances, the soffits and the exhaust, depending on how fine that mesh is, it will impede airflow. And I found a little chart that will give you basically a modifier depending on how fine a screen you use. In some areas prone to wildfires, you need to have a metal screen, and it needs, I think, to be at least 1/16 of an inch. That prevents embers and things from getting ingested in through the soffits and then starting an attic fire in your house. And for us, we're still going to go with 1/16, not so much that we're worried about wildfires, but more about driven snow. So I don't want, especially because our exhaust ports aren't on the underhang, they'll be sticking right out the front. I don't want driving rain or driving snow to be blown right into the attic space, adding to the moisture issues. And what I planned or what I kind of figured out is, based on the ratio for a flat roof, which is actually 1 to 150, or in other words, for every 150 square feet of attic space, you need 1 square foot of net-free vent area. So I did the math, figured out what we need, adjusted that for the fact that we're using 1/16 mesh or screen, and then kind of divvied that up into 2 sections. One half goes to your soffits, the other half to your exhausts, and then I split that evenly amongst the 18 cavities that I have, or channels, or whatever you want to call it, in between each set of rafters. So what I decided is, and we'll show a couple pictures, but I'll drill a 2-inch hole with, I think it's 7 inches from center to center, so two 2-inch holes. And then I'm going to use my reciprocating saw to cut through the top and the bottom to basically create like a long oval. And then I'm just going to have some simple framed screens, very much like the screens we did for our gazebo. So I'll just go out to the table saw and just mass produce a whole bunch of pieces all of the same size, and we'll, brad nail them together, spline the screen in and get that all sorted out, and then I'll screw them into place. The reason being is that I want to be able to undo them from time to time to clean them, and also to flashlight inspect or even slip a probe for a hygrometer in there just to kind of monitor things and make sure that everything is staying dry and there isn't a bunch of humidity building up in there. So that is our plan. Wish us luck. Good times.
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery, your wit and audacity, of coming over and letting go of it all. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me differently, differently. You lay beside me, you held my hand in the dark. I started fighting, 'cause I was scared of it all. And isn't it glorious how love gets the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes. Please move close to me. You love differently.
We had our first snowstorm of the season and it lasted a couple of days. Al had to stop work on the vent covers because of freezing rain. They're all assembled now, but still need to be burnt and oiled before installation. We are also waiting on the delivery of some hardware mesh. The cold seems to have set in for good, so we're now bringing up water from the river. At this point, we're just happy to have our cozy little cabin back. We can enjoy the weather a lot more when we're properly sheltered from it.